Hello, my friends. How are you all? Today, we're going to explore 10 powerful psychology truths that you will definitely relate to in your own life. These are small behaviors, feelings, and habits that most people experience, but rarely talk about. So without wasting any time, let's begin this interesting journey into the human mind. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and become part of this journey. The first one is,
why do people feel lonely even when surrounded by others? Loneliness is not about being alone. It happens when someone feels emotionally disconnected. Even in a crowd, if a person feels misunderstood or unheard, the brain reacts as if there is no support. That is why some people feel lonelier in groups than when they are alone.
and now the second is, why does the brain overthink mostly at night? At night, the brain has fewer distractions. No noise, no work, no people. That silence gives space to unfinished thoughts. The mind tries to solve emotional problems when the body is resting, which creates overthinking and mental pressure. And now, the third one is, why do we compare our lives with others? The human brain naturally compares to understand status and safety. Social media increases this habit by showing only success and happiness. When we compare our behind the scenes with someone else's highlights, it creates self-doubt and dissatisfaction. And now, the fourth one is, why do people hide their true emotions? Many people hide their true emotions because they are afraid of being judged or misunderstood. Over time, the brain learns that showing feelings can be risky, so it creates a protective mask. Smiling becomes a habit, not because everything is fine, but because it feels safer than being vulnerable. And now, the fifth one is, why does silence sometimes hurt more than words? Silence leaves space for the mind to imagine the worst. When there are no words, the brain searches for meaning and often finds negative answers. That uncertainty creates emotional pain. Sometimes, silence hurts more because it feels like rejection without explanation. And now, the sixth one is, why do some people emotionally pull away without explanation? Emotions are deeply connected to memory. A small sound, message, or image can activate past experiences stored in the brain. The reaction may seem sudden, but it is often a delayed response to emotions that were never fully processed. And now, the seventh one is, why does success sometimes feel empty? Success fulfills external goals, not emotional needs. The brain quickly adapts to achievements and looks for the next target. When success is not connected to meaning or purpose, the happiness fades. That is why some people feel empty even after reaching their goals. And now, the eighth one is, why are people afraid of being alone with their thoughts? Being alone removes distractions. When there is silence, suppressed emotions and unresolved thoughts come to the surface. The brain avoids this discomfort by seeking noise, screens, or company. Fear of thoughts is often fear of facing oneself. And now, the ninth one is, why can small things trigger strong emotional reactions? Emotions are deeply connected to memory. A small sound, message, or image can activate past experiences stored in the brain. The reaction may seem sudden, but it is often a delayed response to emotions that were never fully processed. And now, the 10th and last one is, why does understanding yourself reduce mental stress? When emotions are understood and accepted, the brain stops fighting them. Self-awareness creates clarity and reduces inner conflict. Instead of reacting automatically, the mind responds calmly. That is why understanding yourself naturally lowers mental stress. And this is where our video comes to an end. If this video made you think, don't forget to subscribe. More psychology content is coming to help you understand the mind better. Share it with someone who needs it, and let me know your thoughts. Until next time, stay curious and take care of your mind.